Good morning. Happy Sunday. We'll start in a seated meditation. Looks like I'm going to be doing some cat yoga today. I'll let you choose to set your eyes or close them. And you want to start with a few really deep breaths. And then allow the asana, the seated meditation, to build from the strength of the roots that are down. So from your feet, your seat, knees, whatever's touching the earth. Kind of allow it to sink down. From that connection, you will add a little bit of energy to lift up, to pull your torso up. Once your torso is long, draw your shoulders back, lift the head and draw your head back too, so that the neck is long. There's a lot of default to tucking the chin, kind of sinking down and in. I'm going to ask you to lift up and out. And for me, the accentuation on the posture is literally physical structure and strength. And it's possible that if you create a strong, open pose, you will also move air better, you will feel better. Maybe transform energy better. And let the breath naturally flow through your nose and throat into your chest. Tune into the movement in your torso as you breathe. Notice the length or the shortening in the rib cage. With the diaphragm moving, notice the movement of it from the solar plexus. So just above the belly button, below the chest cavity, there's a spot there where sometimes you can really feel movement of the diaphragm. That spot might like bellow and sink, or you should be able to feel some movement there. Now, if you're holding really tight in your torso, then you might be kind of squeezing and suppressing that movement. So I'm going to ask you here, the structure and the energy in the pose is lifting from the bottom of the belly. The pubic bone kind of turns up, but above the belly button, you need to allow that to move so that breath is liberated. So in your structure, you're noticing the air come in the nose, down the throat, space in the rib cage, especially the muscles between the ribs, all the way into the back. Can you take note of the ribs as they wrap around up by your shoulder blades? Sides of your body. And then you can take in the energy of the diaphragm as it moves to initiate and complete breath. Now, if all this thinking and attention to the movement of the breath in the torso has gotten you to hunch over, draw your shoulders up and back again, lift your head up and back again. And come right back to that movement. And you can try on what it's like to like completely collapse your posture and breathe and see what you feel. How the breath gets stuck. It's not very deep. And then once you draw in, lift up, pull back, it's like you're liberating the space in which to breathe. The purpose of breath is to carry oxygen. Oxygen is essential for movement, life, mentation. Take 5 more breaths, noticing where the breath is. Relax the muscles of your face. Last 2. And draw your hands to your chest. And maybe be a little bit in awe of the miracle that is your breath when you're not focused on it. It still does the thing it needs to do to keep you alive. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Come into child's pose. You'll shift the breath to Ujjayi breath. And Ujjayi breath is a real focus on hollowing. You hollow out the throat really to get the breath in deep, and then you kind of constrict it a little bit as you exhale so that the breath sips out. The Ujjayi breath will move your chest and torso. It will support you. It'll be the building block of the practice. And in your space, hear yourself breathe. And if you're lucky enough to have someone in your space with you, kind of keep them honest and let them know when you can't hear them breathe so that their breath will get a little deeper. Down dog. Build on your breath. Set your drishti, your visual focus. I'm going to have you bring your drishti up. Oftentimes I'll teach you to set at the back of your mat, but I think that makes you like tuck your chin. So set your drishti in the middle of your mat. If you have markings on your mat or dust or a sweat ball or something, if not, just light focus at the middle of your mat, the imagined center. That will allow your neck to be a little more neutral, a little more length. Walk your hands back to your feet. That's so that Stella wouldn't be so disturbed by my movement. Hanging ragdoll. You know, I'm old enough to have to get the shingles vaccine. I got that sucker yesterday. It hurts. My whole arm, my left arm is so sore. It's better than shingles. That's all I got to say. And drop your hands. Heel toe your feet in, lengthen your spine. Fold. Press through the floor, rise up, extend in mountain. Just draw your hands to your chest and pause. Feel your feet on the earth. Hug your leg muscles in. Eyes wide open, set in front of you. Choose a drishti point you can come back to over and over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Right here, check in with your feet. Make sure they're square, adjust. And then walk your hands out to down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out, step your feet to your hands. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Move your breath enough you can hear it. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, chaturanga. Oh, my cat's gonna be so mad. Up dog. Down dog. In breath. Out breath, step forward. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise. And fold forward. Lift and lengthen. And chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. You have to understand that my cat's actually scary when she gets mad. She bites. Breathe in. And breathe out. Step forward. So we just live in her world. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Rise up. Fold forward. Lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe. Set your gaze. Inhale. Keep your gaze. Exhale. Lift your arms up to draw the shoulders onto your back. Shoulder blades will draw in a little bit. Breathe out. Step or jump forward. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Chair. Drawing your shoulders on your back is key to chair, right? So if you come into chair and your shoulders are hunched forward, then it's really hard to get your arms up. But if you come into chair and your shoulders are on your back, your arms go straight up. Inhale, fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Step forward, shoulders wrap onto your back, reach up. Breathe out. Root into your feet, breathe in, lengthen. Fold down. Chaturanga. Up dog, shoulders back. Down dog, exhale. Left foot. Create roots. One more breath here. And fold forward. Up dog. Down dog. Big breath. Empty it. Step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine, drishti straight down. Fold, drishti back. Chair, your drishti goes forward. Shoulders onto your back. So if your hands are at your chest, you want to press them together and pull your shoulders back so that you create this lock in the upper back. Big breath in, fold forward, lift and lengthen, and chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Step warrior one. Breathe in, raise up, just one breath. And then take it down, chaturanga. So you slow your air. Up dog, down dog, slow. Use the end of that exhale, left foot goes forward. Breathe in, rise. Fill to the top and then take it down, chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. So that is where the constriction in the throat comes in, to slow the breath. Breath in and out. Step or jump. Lift and lengthen. And fold. Chair. Fold. Lift. Chaturanga. Up. Down. Warrior one. Chaturanga. Up dog. Allow the body to awaken, down dog. Awaken the muscles, left side. So go deep knee bend, reach up, fill up. Expand your breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. In. And out. Step or jump. Lift. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one. Warrior three. Bonus half moon. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So face your torso to the floor, set your hands for chaturanga distance, drop your back foot into the lunge, right foot floats back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. Take your time. Warrior three. So shoulders have to lift onto your back to get your arms by your ears. And then half moon. Just stretching things out. Awakening the joints, breath, movement, being open. Torso faces to the floor. Right leg rotates down. You're gonna step straight back, low lunge, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. And breathe. Step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold forward. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot, warrior one. Same thing, warrior three. Just a breath, breathe in and out. Open half moon. One full inhale here. And then as you slowly exhale, back foot sits down. You land in chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side. Big reach and shift. Breath in and out. Half moon. One full breath in the pose, inhale. You're going to exhale, right hand comes down, right foot hits the ground, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right leg goes up, bend, stack, and open. Choose to hold this stretch or flip your dog. Take the ego out of the equation, do what your body needs. My body's hips always need flip dog, and I will never go into a wheel here. Never say never. Breath in and side plank, right arm down. I'm doubtful to go that way. Breath. Keep breathing. Drishti goes up. Last one. And then take it down, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left leg goes up and open. Hip over hip. Stay right here, integrating both hands, right foot, left foot, or flip the dog. You get a different perspective. Rooting into the feet, opening the chest a little more in the throat. Side plank, left arm down. Press into the floor so both shoulders wrap on your back. Draw your head, neck, and then back. Look up, breath. Hug your legs together. Ease in your face. Last full breath here. And chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Right foot forward, crescent lunge. Rotate to the right, revolved crescent lunge. So the energy here is both feet, you root down. From that rooting down, you can lift the torso up a little bit, start to rotate, making space. 3, 2, empty it. Stay low in your lunge, open up warrior 2. From here, big reverse, straighten your front leg. Stay reversed, bend your front knee, come into the warrior 2 legs, and then surf your right arm down for extended side angle, forearm to thigh or hand down to a block on the outside of your front foot. Looking for length in your torso. So root into the feet, squeeze the front of the pelvis, get long, get long. Liberate your breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, crescent lunge. Alexandra, lift the front of the pelvis a little bit, straighten your back with it. So you're gonna lift from here to get your back long. Stay deep in the knee bend, lift here. Glasses on right here. There you go. Lift the front of the pelvis. There it is. Good. Breath in. Twist left. Empty. Warrior two. Reverse it. Straighten the front leg. Bend the front knee again. Extended side ankle lunge. Top arm can go over your ear, can reach straight up. It can come down by your body, half bind, you choose. Left shoulder, may see left shoulder back. Use your feet, sugar. So when I say use your feet, there's an energy that presses down that you have to like access. One more breath and take it down. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Chair. For a twist to the right. Chair. For a twist to the left. Ease in your jaw, breath fully moving. Chair. Fold. Step your feet out. Grab your big toes, lengthen your spine and pull. Fold in. Eyes wide open, lengthen the back of your neck. Ease in your jaw. Legs are still working. If you've been working out with your legs, then you might feel a little soreness, but that's where you want to be. Press into the feet, squeeze and hug. Muscle to bone. Gorilla pose if you want it. Walk your hands under your feet. Toes touch the wrists. Lengthen. And fold again. Eyes open. This powerful sequence is designed to create awakening in the muscles, stimulate some fire. Release your hands from your feet, heel to the feet in. Plant your palms, go into crow. Breathe. Last one. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Step your left foot forward for warrior one. Left foot forward, warrior one. Really square the hips, so press into the back foot, work the right hip forward. And right arm goes under for eagle arms. And be right here. Press into your feet, lift your arms up. Start to let your chest go up, a little baby back bend. And then shift, bring your fingers toward the front of your mat and let your right leg lift up. And then gradually work your way into the eagle. Extended mountain. Fold forward. You have an option for another crow here, just a breath or two if you want it. Otherwise, you just step back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Right foot will step this time, back heel down, warrior one. Left arm under. And you're going to energize your feet, root down, up and back if you've got it. This side is not as good for me as far as mobility. And then shift it forward. Start with your fingertips and then lift up. When you're ready, wrap it around, eagle. Thigh on top of thigh by bending at your hips, like your hip crease, the seat goes down, sitting in a chair here. Extended mountain. Right side eagle, you're going to wrap your arms, bend your knees, wrap your legs. So it's not as low as Utkatasana, but you still bend there, like a high stool. Reach up, left side. So if you try to do it with straight legs, it's really hard to get the wrap. And it starts adding undue pressure on the joint, the hip joint. So you want to bend. Extended mountain. Keep your left arm reaching, bring your right hand down. Catch your knee or foot. Gaze forward. Take it out to the side. Gaze can stay forward, or you can start to shift it over your left hand. Be intentional about it. Breathe. Center. Airplane. Both shoulders wrap on your back. So you've been in this one-legged pose in one form or the other several times. So let this be the expansion. Press into your left foot, lift your right leg with your glute, shoulders onto your back. Deep breathing. Find peace and stability here. Draw your hands down your leg. Fold. And then take the left hand down, prop or no prop. Spin open in half moon. Build on where you were earlier in your practice. Maybe the gaze can go up. Maybe you can open more in your chest. If you want sugarcane, feel free. Again, not for ego, for your body. Maybe your body needs a little bit more opening, stability. Last breath here. Your right foot comes down. Rise up. Right arm stays lifted. Catch your left knee or foot. I really love seeing y'all take care of yourselves. Either coming down for a break or modifying your pose. That's what it's about. Take it out. It's kind of one of the better parts about the practice is that you can scale up or down. My goal is just to coach you with options. And then you do what's good for you. Drishti and breath are constant. So no matter where you are, you stay in the breath with our class, your Sangha, center, airplane. Press into your foot, lift your back leg, open your chest. You know, when I first started teaching, I always practiced when I taught. And then for years in classes, I didn't so that I could really focus on the students. Open up, half moon. Actually go down to your leg, fold over first, and then open up. And, you know, in this kind of a situation, I have to practice so that there's a video to produce for other people to use. Take this where you want. And I love to practice, but sometimes in these poses, it's harder for me to focus on you. If I focus on you, I stumble. So I still focus on you, don't get me wrong, but that's kind of what it is, that magic. Drop your left foot down, grab your strap and reach up. So finding that balance to being able to show someone the pose and yet coaching you along the way. Right foot into the strap. Then open it up. Thank God for Zoom and all those technological geniuses. And release left side. Deep breathing. Right side. So your first few breaths are the like setting up, establishing the general form. And then the last few, take it where it can go. Root down a little deeper, lift the front of the belly a little more, let your right leg go up and up and up, your arms go back, and you deep breathe. One more. And switch. Well done. Yeah, and if you fall out like we do, just come back. Sometimes that's life's biggest lesson right there, starting again. Nicely done. Last breath. And drop it down. You can let the strap fall to the side. Come mountain, hands by your side. Set your gaze, lengthen your head and neck. Draw your right foot up. Keep the gaze steady. Palms to center for tree. And then if you want to do a different arm variation, do it, but first pull the shoulders onto your back. Changing right from your shoulders to lift up. It gives you more mobility. Switch sides. Foot down. Big inhale, reach up. Soften your knees to fold forward. Check in with your feet. Square them up. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot steps. Warrior two. And triangle pose. Any way you like to go in. Your block will sit up outside of your front leg, near the ankle. Working to get the torso long. So I have to engage my shoulders onto my back in order to lengthen my torso. So it goes from the pelvis to the shoulder girdle, head and neck. And grounding energy from the feet is what allows it to happen. Fill yourself up. Turn your feet to the left. Open your chest. Fold forward. You can keep a bind or you can drop your hands. Find the feel good spot. You'll bend your knees and come up. You're going to take your left hand up, right arm behind, reaching for this bind. If it's not there, use your strap or a towel. So on this side, I have to use a strap. So the archer bind. And turn your feet. Hips back, chest forward, fold down, maintain this bind. You're going to use your wrist against your head to lift, or your arm against your head to lift so that you stay square. Nice release. Left hand goes down, twisting triangle. I take my block inside. You can go outside your front foot. A block, a book, a water bottle. Some of you can slide your fingers the floor. Last breath. Nice. Both hands down. Lengthen your spine. And then step back, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Left foot, warrior one. Warrior two. Set your feet, get your foundation, triangle. You can recheck in as your drishti goes over your feet, make sure that they're lined up. And then recommit to looking up once you're set. Deep Ujjayi breath. Pull yourself up. Face to the right. Create length in the spine, shoulders on your back, and fold forward. You can do the same arm variation or something different. Soften the knees, shoulders up on your back, stand up. The right arm will come up for the right elbow, clasping the left hand. This one I have more access on. Rotate your feet. Lengthen first, draw the belly in, and then fold. Don't let your elbow push your head into a tuck. Lift your head. Press it against your arm so that you're actually opening, not collapsing. And drop your hands. Find your block, lengthen your spine, and twist. Hands down. Lift and lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Plank. Down dog. Inhale to plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. Place one side of your face down. Let your arms rest by your side. Breathe. Turn the other side of your face down. Bring your chin to center. Press into the feet, into the pelvis. So legs will lift up. Let your shoulders lift up off the floor. Locust, now lift your legs. Take one leg and bend it. You're going to be in half bow. You take your other hand down to the floor, open, and then release to locust. Take your other foot, bend it. You're going to keep the opposite hand down the floor for stability. Open, open, open. Legs down, come out. Go back up. Locust, into floor bow, Dhanurasana. Grab both feet, center up to hips distance. Open, breathe. Easing your neck, you're not cranking your neck, you're not tucking your chin, just ease. Go back to locust, to the floor. Breathe in. And out. Up dog. Press down into your toenails, squeeze your thighs, lift from the pelvis, shoulders go back, head and neck neutral. One more breath. Downward facing dog. Drop your knees. Make sure they're right out of your hips. Anchor down from the pelvis, shoulders onto your back, camel. Drop your head and neck last. Slowly come up. Have a seat, get a drink. Hydration is important in your life. Make sure you get enough of it. Your whole body needs it. Just trying to give Alex enough time to get back from the watering hole. There she is. Perfect. All right. Camel number 2. Nice. Come up. Plant your hands, down dog. Big breath. Empty. Your jump through to boat. Stay lifted your torso at this angle. Drop your feet and then slowly roll back. Press down, go up into bridge. I had to adjust my feet. In bridge, drishti is up. You're in the middle of the back bending sequence. Designed to energize, ignite energy. And come all the way down. So the class is a little bit like a roller coaster. This is the part where you're at the top and you're going downhill. All the energy floods. Go back up. You've done all the climbing. You sat at the top and now you're coming down. You can go to wheel if you want right here. Slowly come down. You're going to go back up into bridge. And then if you want wheel, you're just going to keep evolving the bridge into the wheel. There are phases to wheel. You can start with your head on the earth. You can press all the way up. Anything in between, come all the way down. Breath. You're going to empty. Use the end of that breath to press up. And then inhale. And go to wheel. And come down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Do it. Go up. Add your arms for wheel. If you've got it, go. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Again, breathe in and out. Press up. Do the wheel. 3, I'm watching. 2, you've got it. Go, go, go. And come down. 1 more. Floor back bend. Breathe in and out. Press up. Add your arms if it's there for wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Nice. Let your whole back settle into the floor. And then draw your feet together, knees out for butterfly. Bring your knees to your chest. Transition into happy baby. So draw the knees in, squeeze first, and then grab your feet, your toes. Start to pull your legs down toward your sides, toward the floor. So goal is keeping your tailbone on the floor and pull so that you're getting some opening in the low back. You're allowing the hip flexors to completely release. Extend your legs straight to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your head. Curl up. For stability, lower your right leg. Switch, left. Switch. Stay curled, switch. So shoulder blades aren't on the floor. Switch, 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 switch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're just going to bend your knees to turn it into the abdominal twist. 1, like that. 2, 3, that pace. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flex your feet. 9, 10. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs go up. You can do a hug if you need one. I try to keep it going to try to let my core just stay turned on. Lower 1/3, 2/3. Hover, chin to chest. Raise them back up. Lower. 1 more. Hover, chin to chest. Raise them back up. Remove your hands from your seat. Rock up into boat. Low boat. High. Low. High. Rock and roll to down dog. Get some space in your down dog. Movement if you want, lifting one leg or the other, whatever works in your body right now. Right leg half pigeon. Be intentional in your setup. Like set it up, look at it, make sure your hips stay square. Add support where you need it, under your right or left thigh. Breathe. This can always be done in a seated version. A few more breaths. And allow a little bit more space. To come out, press up. Square to your pelvis. Lift up into a little bit of a back bend, kind of a half king pigeon. And then plant your palms, switch sides. Same thing. Intentionally set it up so that you can make the space, so that you're not hurting. You're just allowing for a gentle opening. Press up on this side, get that length again. And then bring the back leg around for double pigeon. Switch sides. Top leg becomes the bottom leg. I'm going to have to do a second set of hip openers when we're done. Really stiff today. Go to frog pose. Do frog on the wall. You can choose a child's pose instead, or a happy baby, or go face down. few more breaths. If you can let go anymore, do that. Then start to come out of it nice and gently. Come to your seat. Extend both legs, let your sits bones square up on the floor. And bring your right foot into the left thigh. Big reach up. And fold down. Switch sides. Both legs. Reverse tabletop or reverse plank. Big breath in. Lion's breath out. Let your seat come down. Wrap your arms underneath for fish pose. You can point your toes here, squeeze the thighs, lift up, breathe. And release. Headstand or waterfall? I know there's a big difference, but headstand or waterfall? I'll give it away. After headstand, we're going to do waterfall. So if you're in the headstand, you'll breathe, set your gaze, press down, lift up. Three more breaths. And come down in a tuck, like bend your knees in. Go slow, 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 slow. Child's pose. Then come around to your back. We'll meet the rest of the group in waterfall. If you're in a space where you have wall access, you can certainly go that way. Take your legs up the wall. Let your mind and your body completely relax in the waterfall. Let your air move gently through your body. Be easeful in your jaw. Eye gaze can close. knees to your chest. Place your feet on the floor, remove the block. Final twist. And keep your eyes closed if it's possible. Just let your body gradually come down. The last few seconds of the roller coaster as it coasts in before it abruptly stops. Switch sides. Come to center. Let your arms rest by your sides. Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Find ease and rest in your torso. When you're ready, Shavasana. Stay where you are. Gently start to stretch awake. Reach your feet away from your body, your arms away from your body. You can hug your knees into your chest and squeeze one more time. You can roll to your side. And press to your seat. And together we draw our hands to our chest center. A moment of gratitude for the work our bodies can do and the opportunity to move. And then thumbs to the forehead. I see you. Together, namaste. And then give yourself a hand in your space, please. Exhale. Turn off our recording.